I'm here at the Smart Energy Conference with LONGi Solar. Once again, a very, very impressive setup. This stand is absolutely mind-blowing. Well done, mate.
I take the compliments, but it's my marketing team that does this.
That'll be Skylar, not Shula.
Yeah, that's right.
Fantastic. And look, I'm really excited to find out more about what technology you have here today. Can you talk us through these two beautiful panels?
Yeah, these two panels are the latest that we brought out. These were world record-beating cell efficiencies 2 years ago, and yet now they're in production. So it's our back contact product. So it means that the HPVC, no bus bars on the front, it's all the architectures on the back, makes for better efficiency, and it makes them look great. So you can either have them with a white back sheet or an all black back sheet, which just is super stylish and obsidian. Just doesn't get any better.
Look, I must say, I mean, that looks amazing. I have heard rumours that this panel allows water and potentially coffee just to run down it and keep yourself clean.
Seriously, one of the biggest issues that we had with our international customer survey in 2022 was the build-up of dirt and pollutants at the bottom of the panel. And it meant that it used to interfere, our tests showed it interfered with the production of energy if the tide mark at the bottom of the panel was as little as 30 millimeters.
Yeah, wow.
So we took 120 people, 500 days of testing, 1,200 samples, and we've come up with our anti-dust module. It allows water and dirt to go straight off the end of the panel, no tide mark, no reduction in the output of the panel. So it's a win, win, win.
3 wins. It's an absolute winner. Is this one specifically for commercial application, or is it residential and commercial, or what's the goal?
This particular one is for our commercial applications, so anyone that has a 2 or 3 degree pitch roof is great.
Yep.
This will also go on to the townhouses that are being built today. They're all being built with flat iron roofs, but soon we will be moving this panel, this frame, onto our existing domestic panel, and so it'll be available to a wider audience.
Fantastic. Let's check out your domestic panel, because I can't help but notice it. It's my favourite colour. Can we have a look?
It's one of those things that people always ask solar retailers and solar salesmen, can I have the best product and the best looking? And now they can just have the same one. It's our hybrid back contact cell, HPVC. All the stuff's on the back, black back sheet, black frame, just looks super on there.
It's absolutely stunning, and I just love the way, like, even with these, you know, the way the cells are like sort of split up. I mean, can you talk about this particular bit of tech? So this is obviously it's a split cell, but with the, you know, the actual, what are these things called?
Well, it's just the intercell connection. So that's just intercell, and that's this here. So this in the middle here is the main artery of the panel. So all of the electricity is coming down to the centre and comes out through the back junction boxes.
I love the fact the intercell connection. It's actually just flush. So like, or actually just a smooth surface, but everything happens underneath it. It's amazing.
Because it happens at the back, there's actually a reliability bonus, because the connections between the cell are in a straight line. When they're in a straight line, you don't get stress connections like if the panels had the bus bars on the front. So less stress, less problems, more reliability.
And what's the cell efficiency like on one of these ones?
The cell efficiency itself is in excess of 25%.
Wow.
As a panel, it's 22.5%. Now, I remember only a few short years ago, cell panels would have been, panels on market in Australia, 17, 18%.
Yeah.
So it means that as a 440 watt panel, this produces per square metre 30% more than what it was even 3 years ago.
It's amazing how thin the panel is, and to be fair, I mean, without obviously holding it, it actually looks pretty lightweight as well. I mean, was that a key component in the design of the panel to produce something that was highly efficient in the smallest surface area as possible, and then really being as light as possible for the installers?
As a manufacturing business, we understand that our clients need to use the product. So it needs to be light enough to carry, sizable enough not to be too much of an issue on a roof. So the panel itself is the lightest on the market. It's just a bit over 20 kilos.
Wow.
It's a touch shorter than me at 1.72 meters high, so it's not too big. So it fits all roofs, all applications, and it's easy to work with. Isn't that what we want from our guys, our tradies, to give them easy things to work with?
Absolutely. Look, the lighter it is, the easier it is to install, the less load it puts on the roof from a structural perspective, which is fantastic for those older roofs. So mate, you've done well. So good on LONGi. What's next? What's around the corner? Is there anything else?
Oh my goodness. The latest that's come out of our R&D section, one of our silicon-based cells, 33%.
Wow.
Unbelievable. So it means that on a panel of this size, in the next couple of years, it won't be 440 watts, 500 watts.
That's going to be outstanding. When can we expect to see that?
Within 24 months.
Fantastic. So Brett, I couldn't help but notice this absolutely beautiful looking cell to my right. Tell me more about it. Is this your latest and greatest technology?
It is, and it's as much about the whole unit as opposed to the cell structure. So it's the same HPBC, so hybrid passivated back contact product. All the architecture is still in the back, but the glass we're using is an upgraded glass. It has if it can be, a blacker finish, but it makes it more efficient to allow light to go through it. So you get more light through the glass, more light hits the cell, more energy production for your home.
Look, I'm obviously a massive fan of the aesthetics of a black panel, and that looks beautiful. But why are black panels and black cells so much better in terms of energy efficiency or creating more electricity?
The case is it's just physics. Physics comes into it. When you have a black cell, it holds more of the sunlight. But at the end of the day, aesthetics are one thing. My business is run by engineers. If it didn't work, if it didn't make things more efficient, they wouldn't bother.
Well, I'm glad it does work because they look amazing.
Well, I'm glad they do too, you know. But yeah, it's our business is an engineering business. We do things because we need them to be more efficient and deliver better value to our customers.
Absolutely.
And that's what life's about, delivering better value.
Fantastic. Well, you guys are crushing it. Well done.
Thank you very much.
And great setup here once again.
We're happy to be here at SEC Sydney. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.